Over the years, school suspension rates across the country have dramatically increased.
Now, many people say that removing delinquent kids from the classroom will make the campus safer, but others point to studies showing that there's no evidence to prove that. What they can state, though, is that suspensions reduce a student's opportunity to learn.
News 13's Megan Shearing joins us. Megan, the Buncombe County school system is redefining this approach to discipline.
They are, Darcel. It's called the Buncombe County Alternative to Suspension. Instead of kicking kids out of school, they're keeping them in the classroom. But there's a different set of rules students must abide by.
So you've got positive points over here in blue, negative in red.
It looks like a normal classroom. Teachers instructing students soaking up knowledge.
And do I get extra points for reading it?
But look again, these students are here because they got in serious trouble.
I got suspended for having some substances I shouldn't have had, and I got charges along with it.
Suspensions are how many schools deal with problem students, send them home for days at a time, and hope they learn their lesson. It's cheap and convenient.
I was skipping a lot more, doing a lot more stupid things.
But studies show suspensions don't work, that most troublemakers want to stay home from school anyway. And students that get suspended will get suspended more than once and are 3 times more likely to drop out of school altogether.
There are lots of things you can do to get points.
One mountain school district found an alternative.
This is hopefully going to show you that you're in control of your life and in control of your situation.
The Buncombe County Alternative to Suspension Program, or B.C.A.T.S.
It's a great program for people that maybe are not bad people. Like they've just made a couple mistakes and they need someone there to tell them.
For Inca High senior Catherine Salinas, a punishment that keeps her in school instead of at home for 5 to 10 days.
And these are students who kind of act out. It is true that the squeaky wheel does get the grease, and oftentimes students are dying for attention.
Last year, 360 students were sent to B.C.A.T.S, most for drugs, alcohol, or insubordination, others for fighting, skipping school, and theft.
It's kind of a twofold goal. One is to teach students to be successful. We feel like kind of spoon-feeding students success, they begin to become addicted to the feeling of being successful in school, and they start to strive for it every day.
Max Weissman, the lead counselor at B.C.A.T.S, believes sending these students home is not the answer.
So often, discipline referrals, attendance problems do lead to dropping out. And, you know, our program has showed tremendous success in addressing that. We're going to try to come together as a group and do an activity.
Since most of these kids are also having trouble at home,
we are playing a game called Druggerty, Jeopardy-like game.
They get counseling along with their classwork.
What is the maximum penalty?
And an education on teen risk behaviors.
Gotta be 18.
18.
What? And it seems to be working. 64% of B.C.A.T students are more likely to improve their GPAs.
My grades have gone from F's and D's to A's and B's.
And 66% are more likely to stay in school. Inca High freshman Regine Dixon is one of those excelling and staying out of trouble.
I don't think I was a bad kid. I think I just made some bad decisions, just like every kid does. And I think that's what happens, is people mistake, kids being kids for, being bad, I guess.
And as Catherine Salinas works towards graduating in May, she's ready to take on the world.
There's no other, greater feeling than accomplishment of some kind.
Weissman says checking in with the students after their time with the program also makes a difference. I did speak with school officials in Haywood County. They tell me they do not offer a program like B.C.A.T.S, but they take their suspensions case by case. The school does provide counseling for students and requires them to do their schoolwork if they are suspended.